Alrighty then, so this is part 2. If you did the work and you followed along, that's great. Hopefully you'll be able to do this one as well. And we're just going to go through this then and figure out what's going on. I know when I'm looking at this that there is no way that 30 squared plus 40 squared is going to be less than 50 squared, or more than 50, or equal to. How about that? Because even if I add 30 plus 40, I get 70. And 70 squared is definitely not the same thing as 50 squared. So this again is a no. Okay, so that's an easy way to figure it out. All right, here is our next triangle. Again, we're looking for the hypotenuse. So we had a squared that gave it to us, and we had b. We just need to figure out what x is. So here we have 8 squared plus 15 squared. And for this, let's see what we can find here. Okay, so 8 squared, we know, is 8 times 8 is 64. So we've got 64 plus 15 squared. And that is going to be, oh, what the heck is here? So, man, now my computer is being funny. So 15 squared, which is 225. And that's going to equal our c squared. So 64 plus 225. And we get 289. Yeah. That equals c squared. So then we're going to find the square root of that. And our answer will be, let me see if I can find if I'm on the right one here or not. And I see, because now I'm on my, now I am on my computer. So there we go. So 200, what we're looking for, 289. So I'm going to clear this out. And I'm going to say the square root of 289 equals, nope, not going to work. Clear. It took everything. So I want to go back to second. I want to go to square root. Nope. Second. I want to do 289. Okay, 17 is the square root of 289. So our x here, this is 17 feet. And there we go. Okay. Let's take a look at number 6. So number 6, we had A. We did not have B, but we definitely had C. So here we've got 28 squared plus, we don't know what, equals 35 squared. So let's find out. 28 squared is 784. Okay, plus b squared, which we still don't know. And now we're going to do 35 squared. So and we get 1,225. Okay, so we're going to subtract 784 from both sides. So that one's gone. So we have b squared equaling 1,225 minus 784. Oh, well, my calculator didn't like that. So we'll do 1, 2, 2, 5 minus 7, 8, 4 equals 441. Okay, so now we just need to find the square root of both of that, and we will get our x. So the square root of 441 is 21. Okay, so this is 21 millimeters. All right. Okay, and now for our last one, which was kind of a challenge. But what we're looking for basically is we need to find these two, this part and this part, because we're asked to find the dimensions. So what is the length? What is the width? We have part of the length, but not the full length. So that's what we're looking for. So we have A and we have B, but we do not have C, and we do not have C in this case either. So we're looking for them. We're going to say that A squared plus B squared equals C squared. We have 12 squared and 16. And that's what we're looking for there. So 12 squared is 144. I don't know what 16 squared is, so I'm going to look that up. 16 squared, 256. Okay, and that's what we're looking for. So 256 plus 144 equals 400. The square root of 400 is easy. It's 20. Okay, so 20. All right, so that means that this one here is 20. So I'm going to say 11. Sorry, I went too fast there, didn't I? Okay, so 11 plus 20 gives us this length. And 11 plus 20 is 31. That's our length. So our width is what we're looking for next. Oops, it's a little hard to see, not dialed in. So it's going to be 9 squared plus 12 squared. So 9 squared plus 12 squared is going to equal C. So 9 squared is 81 plus 12 squared is 144, and that's going to equal C squared. So we'll just go back over here. We'll go ahead and add those. So 81 plus 144 equals 225. And we know 225 is the answer to 15 squared. We saw it right up here. Okay, so 225 is the square root of 225 is 15. So our width is 15 inches. So our dimensions, our length by width is going to be 31 by 15 inches. Okay, and that's how you solve that one. All right. Okay, so we ordinarily take a look at these as well, and we'll take a look at this. This is asking if the side lengths form a right triangle. And basically what they're asking us is, does 30 squared plus 40 squared equals 46 squared? And it does not. 30 squared plus 40 squared does not equal 46 squared. There is no way, because 30 plus 40 is 70, and it's just not going to happen. All right, so I'm going to say, so it doesn't. All right, so let's look at this one. Do these work? 7 plus 24, 7 meters by 24 by 25. Okay, so 7 squared plus 24 squared, is that going to be 25 squared? Okay, so 7 squared is 49 plus, I'm just curious, I don't think that it's going to work, but we're going to see. So 24 squared is 576. Is that going to be equal to 25 squared? That's our question. And 25 squared is 625. So we're going to add. We could be right. We could be right. So let's see. So what is 49 plus 576? And it, in fact, does. So, yes. Okay. Okay, this one is asking for finding the missing length. So they found 6 squared plus 10 squared equals c squared. And you can't do it that way. This has to be c squared. This is the hypotenuse always. So to figure that out, we need to go back here and say that a squared plus 6 squared is going to equal 10 squared. So a squared plus 36 is going to equal 100. So we're going to subtract 36 from both sides. And then we're going to get a squared is going to be equal to. And that's how we're going to find our answer for that one. So 100 minus 36 is going to be equal to 64. And what times what is 64? The square root of 64 is 8. 8 times 8 is 64. So this one, not wrong. You're wrong. Okay, so here we are. All right, and then the last one. Okay, find the missing side length. They did, again, 8 times 2 not squared. So we have a squared, we have b squared, we do not have c squared. So let's go ahead and get that set up. We have 8 squared plus 15 squared is going to equal c squared. We know these. We've done these a million times. So 64 plus 225 is going to equal c squared. So let's just figure out what those two are. And we get 289. And we take the square root of that, and we'll get c. That gives us 17. So 17, not 6 8/10. So 17 is our c squared. Okay? Alrighty. Okay, you guys, we're done. We are done for this week. We're not going to get to distance formula, and that is fine. We will get to distance formula after we come back from the break. So if you get to all of this before break, great. If you don't, that's fine too. We'll pick up, we'll take a couple days, see what we can do, and we'll pick up where we left off. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and have an amazing spring break.